Hi everyone, the dude here, playing a little bit of a Mortal Kombat MUGEN game today. This is called Mortal Kombat II BloodStorm, and if you're not familiar with what MUGEN is a 2D fighter engine that allows you to create any sort of sprite-based fighting game in it. Normally, these are mainly popular for games in the vein of like Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter. There are a few Mortal Kombat games in MUGEN, not a whole lot of them. This is one of them. Mortal Kombat II BloodStorm has a few differences from standard Mortal Kombat games. The intro here is pretty much lifted exactly from Mortal Kombat 2. Not a whole lot different here. It even plays a little intro video that MK2 has in it. This game, however, is unfinished. It doesn't have everything in it that it should, and I honestly don't think this game ever will be finished. So let's just jump right in. Yeah, as you can see at the bottom, yeah, it's MUGEN. I'm gonna go to the options real quick and make sure my controls are loaded. Difficulty is at easy 1. MUGEN lets you set the difficulty all the way up to 8 or hard 8, kind of like Street Fighter does. Hence, you know, being more suited to Street Fighter. However, not a good idea to really set it on anything higher than easy 1. It's not because I'm bad at the game, it's just because most MUGEN AI is pretty terrible. Not sure why the life default value is at 300. Not sure why. Fights seem to take a pretty long time when they're that high, so I'll compromise. I'll put it at 150. Yeah, time limit, 99 seconds, game speed normal, volume, all that shit. And then, yeah, it looks like all my controls are already working fine. So, we're just going to do standard one-on-one arcade. So, as you can see, the character select screen is mostly question marks. Those are unfinished characters. Like I said, I don't think development on this game is active anymore, so I don't think any of these characters are ever going to be added. Because this is a MUGEN game, a lot of the characters will look a little different compared to what they do. For instance, Ermac here has his head wrap from Deception onward. However, there are a few new characters here, I guess fan characters. We have Inferno, who's basically a red cyber ninja who attacks with flame and things. We have Leviathan, who is a green cyborg ninja, and really not kind of sure what his moves are. And then there's also Thazin, which is like Ermac's head on top of Kung Lao's body. Kind of weird. Not sure what the deal with him is. He's actually in a lot of these MUGEN games. So I guess for a change of pace, I'm going to pick Thazin. I know how to do a couple of his moves. So we've got the fight ladder here. And honestly, it's been a while since I played this, but I don't think you ever see this again. So yeah, we've got our little loading screen thing. Don't know who I'm up against, because only a few characters artwork. So I'm up against Baraka. So Thazin has a couple moves. That right there, who the hell was that? So as we see, he's kind of got this energy wave where he goes into his blocking stance and then throws a little energy wave. That's done by hitting back, forward, high punch. Get Baraka off of me. He's got, I don't know how to do all of his special moves. I don't know if he has any more. I've worked out a few of them, mainly because Mortal Kombat uses similar inputs for everyone. He's got that, and then he's also got this other, like, energy wave with back, forward, low punch. Basically, it's like he's throwing, like, his Kung Lao lower half is throwing a hat. If you hit down, forward, high kick, he does, like, this dash, which can hurt people. Not really useful. Double tapping back lets him do a back somersault. Double tapping forward lets him go forward. And yeah, and I don't know any of his fatalities either. This game doesn't have a readme or anything, so I had to work out all these moves on my own. I tried looking online for a move list, and I didn't see much. So it looks like we're up against Cyrax next. And there was one other move that I can do. If you hit down, forward, low kick, he does like this weird kick. What I mainly like to do is to do like these shockwaves, the back forward high punch, chain two of them into an uppercut. It's pretty cheap, but the AI is going to get pretty difficult here soon.
Flawless victory.
Kind of got a clash of announcer voices there. And I always think it's kind of funny how the win icon is so huge. I got netted. Oh, that was kind of weird. Come on. Come on. Yeah, like I said, the AI gets pretty relentless pretty quick. So yeah, that was the Cyrax wins from Deadly Alliance. Oh, come on, dude. Did he just pull out his Pulse Saber? I can't say I've played this game a whole lot, and I kind of went towards like the new characters first, I guess quote-unquote new characters. So yeah, this is like the Palace Gates from MK1 with like some sort of fog around it, and there's like a portal in the background. And I'm assuming that's a bridge. Oh, come on. Phenomena. I think that's what he's saying, like, man, I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Cyrax wins.
He beat me, but thankfully, you've got infinite continue, so I can just continue again. I'm just gonna stick with Phazon though, as long as I can get that, Wow, I managed to skip the round 1 and the fight text. I think it just looks really weird. He blocks when he does that. Honestly, I don't like the other Shockwave as much because it doesn't like pop him up like this one does. I'm trying to think of like a good way to, like, you can chain them together like that, but it does more damage when you do the first one twice and then follow it with an uppercut. Of course, now he's getting throw happy on me. That looks like a hammer this time. I don't have the game in full screen, so it's kind of hard to make out because I'm sitting pretty far away from my monitor. See if I can. That had to have been a hammer. Oh yeah, that is a hammer. It's from his It's from Sector's friendship, where he. No, Smoke's friendship. Shit, where he does the hammer. Stop throwing me, dude. Is that all you do? All you do. Ah, damn it. Oh, come on. Knock it off. I don't know who that is. Is that like the guy who made it? It's not Dan Froden, I know that for sure.
Round 3, fight.
I normally don't suck this much at Mortal Kombat, just like these Mugen games are ridiculous. Like if you don't believe me, like download this and try it for yourself. Oh, that like throw just like feels so awkward when you get hit by it. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, I don't know any of his moves. Well, any of his fatalities anyway, so now we got Sector. On the same level. That's kind of lame. Oh yeah, if you're running and you jump, you do like this. Gotta get some distance. Let me pop him up. Wow, that's really slow. That throw. Come on, get hit. Yeah, you like jump. You jump like really high when you're sprinting. There we go. Get hit by it. Might be able to turn this one around. Yep. He flew really far that time, jeez. I don't know the whole deal behind Phazon. I mean, like I said, he's in a lot of these fan games, like Mortal Kombat Project, Mortal Kombat BloodStorm, Mortal Kombat Chaotic. He's in a lot of these games, and I know there are a lot of like popular fan characters who make reappearances or reoccurrences in these Mugen games, like characters like Scarlet before she was like an MK9, Hydro, the aquatic cyber ninja is another really popular one who ends up in a lot of them. But the thing is they had like some basis in canon or like fandom. I've never heard of Tazen until I started playing like a couple of these. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool win pose. I mean, it's different. His sort of fighting stance kind of looks a little awkward, though. It seems like his arm is, like, detached. Let me try throwing the AI and see how well that works. This is not going so well. Alright, time to go cheap. I could have swore that went through him. Oh man, you gotta. Oh. That's still a pretty cool win pose. I'll have to continue again. Should I pick something else? Let's try Leviathan. Don't know how to do any of his moves? Let's figure this out. There's no move list in game or anything. What the hell was that? Like a screaming? That was the screaming soul. But the freaking contrast in the background is so bad I can't really tell what it is. It just looks like a generic green blast. Is he like a soul robot? His little projectile doesn't pop him up. Some sort of dash. Does it hurt them? Maybe I should just win the round and then figure out. And not forget how to throw his projectiles. That's another really handy one. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, knock it off. Okay, that just allows you to, like, get behind them. Those sweeps are really fast. Jesus Christ. Oh, come on, dude. Give me a chance at least. Okay, so you can pop them up in the uppercut with that, but they have to be really close to you. And that looked like it hit him like after it passed through him. Oh no. What? I won? Okay. I'm not complaining, I'm just not sure how. Okay. Yeah, so if he's standing pretty close to me, I can juggle those. But he doesn't pop them up in the air nearly as high as Thazen's little block wave does. Oh, you bastard, I almost had a flawless. Alright, come on. Come on. What the hell? This is like... What? Is this a Harakiri? Yes, it is. Suicide. Suicide. I don't know why they used that announcer clip. That's an unused one from Deception. I guess at one point they weren't going to call it a Harakiri. It's still in the game code if you look, but in the final Deception game, all he does is say... All he says is, Harakiri. Okay, Ermac is giving me a much better time than, Sector is. He's doing that sliding shit again. Come on. Leviathan. Pretty sure it's pronounced Leviathan. That's how I've been pronouncing it my entire life. Damn. That was just mashing high punch. Yeah, most of the combos have like pretty easy like dial of combos. It's just usually like high punch, high punch, high punch, high punch. Come on. Did like a super jump straight up. Which I'm not sure how you do, because holding run and jumping straight up doesn't seem to do it. Ugh.
Mac wins. Round
I'd say your mic looks pretty good. Oh man, if I had kept that pattern going, I don't think he would have had a chance. Come on. Come on. Do the... What the hell? Just slid into me and then went straight into an uppercut. Come on. Come on. Phenomenal. I'm assuming that's what he's saying. Come on. I don't know any of these characters' fatalities. I don't even know if they have fatalities. With this being an unfinished game, I would be willing to put money on the fact that they probably not all of them have fatalities. I was surprised there's even this stage again? Man, the game must really like this stage. Come on. I'll eventually win through chip damage. Oh, he thought he had me. I keep doing accidental uppercuts because the controller I'm using doesn't have a very good D-pad. If you're curious to what controller I'm using, it's a Logitech 310. It was just something I bought at my previous job for really cheap. It was like 15 bucks with like employee discount. And I just needed a wired PC controller. I have the Xbox 360 wireless adapter, but it's a pain in the ass to get it synced up, especially back when I used to play a lot on Xbox 360, so I'd use the same controllers, and I would go to, in order to sync the controllers, they had to be turned on, so I turned the controller on and it would turn my Xbox on every single time, and it was annoying, especially when I didn't want to play Xbox at the time. That and the battery packs I kept... Whoa, is that a super combo? Shit! I didn't know this game had this. Like I said, I only played this game like a couple times before, and it wasn't for very long. I didn't know he had that. Do all characters have those? Because if so, I don't know how to do it. But anyway, like I was saying, the battery packs that I had for my Xbox controllers, they just never lasted long. They would last for about a year or so, and then they would just stop holding a charge. They'd have to be plugged in to be charged, and even if you have the play and charge adapter for the controllers, if you have it plugged into your PC, you still have to have the wireless adapter, so it was just kind of stupid. In hindsight, I should have just bought a wired 360 pad and just used that for my PC gaming. I don't exclusively game with controller on PC, it's just for games like this. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Well, at least the match ended. Thought I had gotten stuck.
round one, fight.
Why is Nightwolf with red? Oh, there we go. There we go. I smell flawless coming on, don't you?
Flawless victory.
Do cheap bullshit. And I'm pretty sure that flawless victory quote is from Shaolin Monks and the versus mode on that, which surprisingly isn't all that great. Or at least back when I played it, it wasn't very good. Although I didn't play it very much. Mainly because if you were going to play multiplayer, the game had MK2 on it, so... Wow, he went sailing after that kick.
Flawless victory.
Put a whole screen's distance between us. So, am I not wrong in assuming the game was supposed to get harder as I moved up the ladder? Not easier? Sky Temple. Huh. So they remade a Deception level in 2D. What the hell? He's stuck. I can push him. You know, I have more health than him, or at least it appears that I do, like maybe by like a fraction. So I could theoretically win by timeout, but that's lame. So let's get him out of there. Okay, I was really hoping that would work. Yeah, like I said, this game is not finished, so it's gonna have bugs and things like that. Just, I guess they just didn't anticipate both of those colliding at once. See, I don't know how the AI is like super jumping straight up. Is it like... Hold on, let me use my Marvel logic. It's probably like down and up. Oh, well I can't do it now because I won the round. Because I think that's how you super jump in Marvel, isn't it? I mean, it's been a while since I played Marvel. If you probably can't tell... I mean, I like Capcom fighting games. I just don't play them a whole lot. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it, is down and up. But then again, it's not like Mortal Kombat has as big of an aerial game as, like, Marvel, so I'm not sure why... I'm not sure what circumstances would really be useful for something like that. Oh. I know this is probably really boring, but if I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't be winning matches, because the AI is pretty bullshit. I guess it's not too far off from the real Mortal Kombat games then. At least the early ones. Policy, so... Well, I can't even pronounce that, because I'm too white. Oh, that's his no... That's his no blocking move. Okay. I don't know why it's red. Although I guess I'm kind of glad that it's red, at least on this backdrop, because I wouldn't be able to see it if it were black. I'll just have to play defensively while I'm hit with that. Yeah, if you get hit with that, you can't attack. Like, you can attack, but your moves have no collision, so they don't affect the opponent. And you can block, but it doesn't. You don't actually enter a defensive stance. The opponent can still hit you even while you're blocking, or at least that's how it's supposed to work. I don't really want to find out though, because that would require letting noob hit me. Come on. But yeah, I'm not sure how useful a super jump would be, considering a standard jump is usually enough to let you clear most projectiles. Although I guess a super jump you take longer to hit the ground, so your timing doesn't have to be as good. Oh, come on. At least if I'm going to be in the corner, I'm going to cheese you. Come on. Gives you quite a bit of time to do fatalities. I know in Mortal Kombat 1 through 3 at least, the timing window is pretty damn strict. If you're not pretty much in the place you need to be to do it when you finish the opponent, especially if it's something like full screen away, it's going to be a little difficult. So we got the Soul Chamber here, which is purple and red, instead of like the sort of red brick and green. Okay, let's beat Scorpion up. Come on. Take it. Yeah, that just lets you... It's actually kind of useful. Allows you to switch up sides of the screen. If you get... It's nice if you get backed into a corner, because then you're not completely screwed. I somehow managed to block, like, after he pulled me in.
Scorpion wins.
I can't tell if that's from Deadly Alliance or Deception. Oh man, okay, he's got his Hellfire summon from the later 3D games. I guess all the newer ones now too. He's got it in MK9 and Injustice, and I would assume he'll have it in MK10, MKX, whatever they're calling it. I think officially it's MKX, or if it was a Capcom game, it would be MK Cross.
Round 3, fight.
I'm not trying to come across like I hate Capcom's games. Oh, I'm stuck. Because I really don't. Come on. Take it. Take it. Take it. Okay. Really, asshole? on. There we go. He's done. I'm just trying random fatality combinations from various MK games. Haven't got anything that works so far.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, the tower. It's like ruined. Like broken open. Okay. I'm stuck blocking. Okay, now I'm not. There's no music here. Okay. Him being able to throw 2 force balls, that's kind of BS. But then again, what I've been doing mostly up to this point has been BS, so I suppose I can't complain too hard. Is it just me, or is his blood, like, really green? I know his blood is green, but it's, like, the same color as his suit.
Round 2, fight. Busted.
Ah. Come on. Come on. Well, the end result was the same. Trying to uppercut him. Okay. See, you try to like just run up to the AI and hit them, and it doesn't work. You have to abuse projectiles. Yeah, I don't really have much of a idea as to what I'm doing either. Shang Tsung. And we're in Khan's arena. Whoa! Okay, so he can just morph into the character and do their move and then morph back. So he's like Chameleon in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, except whereas Chameleon would just turn colors. Did he ice clone me while I was punching him? It's like a combo breaker, but like worse. Come on, get off me. Okay, I can't even move out of that. And me like a dumbass, I'm forgetting how to do my moves. Okay, that's kind of cool. If you've ever played Mortal Kombat 2 before, when you win as Shang Tsung, his win pose is he puts his hands on his hip and he just sort of stands there. That laugh, he doesn't do that. When you beat the game, however, and when it's showing the cast of characters in MK2, he does that laugh. He's like continuously doing it. But for whatever reason, he doesn't use it in his actual win pose. So they've added that in here. Although, if I remember correctly, I believe he also has the laughing win pose, like in the PlayStation and Saturn versions of Mortal Kombat 2. So it wasn't the official games did it first, but not until those late home ports. And being perfectly honest, the PlayStation and Saturn versions of MK2 are pretty bad. If you're looking for a good 32-bit version of Mortal Kombat 2 to play, go with the 32X version. Mainly, it's just the Saturn and PlayStation versions are really slow. They've got pretty bad loading times. But that's another story for another day. So now we're up against Kintaro. And if some of the regular characters have been giving me crap, Kintaro's probably going to give me a lot of crap. But, fortunately, he is still susceptible, or at least it appears, to the same bullshit that everybody else is. Your timing just has to be a little better, because he does that stomp on you. Come on. Okay. So, just gotta do that again. And we should be good. Now, if we were looking at the battle plan at the very beginning of the game, it didn't have player boxes for anyone, but it had Kintaro and it had Shao Kahn at the top. So I'm going to assume after I beat Kintaro here that I'll have to fight not Shang Tsung, but Shao Kahn. Man, if only you could do this in MK2, that game would be a lot easier. Ah, he blocked it. Finish him. Well, it'd be cool if I knew a fatality, so I'll just super jump. Cool. What? Oh, I guess that's it. So, like I said, this game isn't finished, so that honestly doesn't surprise me that Shao Kahn isn't the final boss. It's Kintaro, because there's nobody after him. But, yeah. I mean, for a decent little project, it actually plays and handles well enough. It does feel like Mortal Kombat when you play it. I mean, it's not spot on, but it feels pretty good, especially for an engine that wasn't really designed around making a lot of Mortal Kombat games, or Mortal Kombat style games, I should say. In fact, I believe like the very, 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 very earliest versions of Mugen were built around doing like shoot 'em ups or something like that. It didn't. All I know is that Mugen didn't originally start off as a fighting game engine, but it sort of just evolved its way into one over time. So that intro must be done with sprites in the game, because when you look at Raiden, he's got his different outfit. But anyway, yeah, so that's Mortal Kombat II BloodStorm. Hasn't been updated in a few years, and likely probably won't ever be updated again, which is unfortunate, because this has the makings for a pretty decent fan game. So yeah. Kinda had a blank there. Yeah, and if you just sit for long enough, it just does random matches. But yeah, it's just checking it out if you want to kind of screw around with something. Is that music from Symphony of the Night? Yes, it is. So how come I didn't get to play on the cool church level that had the Symphony of the Night music, but I had to play on the Palace Gates 3 times? Oh well. Anyway, this is the dude signing out. Catch you guys later with something else.